Hello, welcome to Jumala. This is Doc, and right now we are going to go through the Getting Started tutorial number 6, Terrain Editing. Go ahead once again and click play this game next to tutorial number 6, Terrain Editing, in the Getting Started section. This is going to be a little more in-depth as far as what you are able to do. While the game is paused, if you've watched our tutorial series so far, the second to last, number 4, was the first sort of introduction to pausing and editing the game during the gameplay process, as opposed to editing the game through the My Workshop area. So here we go. We will go ahead and click the Go button once it is illuminated. Once it is ready. Here we go. Okay, so this game will help you learn how to shape terrain in Jumala. Let's run over to the signpost to see what it has to say here. Okay, instead of using a teleporter, the objective of this tutorial is to shape the terrain and build land bridges across the divides. Okay, so let's close that. We can grab these blue stars here. We got 2 of them, of 6 this time, as opposed to the 3 of the other levels. So let's see what this signpost says. To shape the terrain, click the large mountain icon on your toolbar. Next, you'll see a flatten terrain button. So this is referring to once you've already paused the game. But we'll see what this terrain, what this next signpost says about terrain shaping first. Click the flatten terrain button and drag your cursor across the grass toward the plateau with the bonfire. Okay, so let's close that, and we see the plateau with the bonfire. And if you watch the other tutorial, you'll know I like to jump first to make it a little more dangerous. So I'll jump out here and pause the game. And once paused, click the big old change the terrain, the mountain icon here. Flatten the terrain is already selected, but just in case it's not, we can click on it again there, flatten terrain. And you'll see you get sort of a box that shows, it sort of shows the plane at which you're about to level the terrain. So, here we wanted it about even with this platform, and it should be even with the next one, or close, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you get it under your jumping avatar. If you've jumped like I have, you can tell by the shadow to make sure it's actually there. So here, I've clicked and dragged, created a little land bridge. Everything looks good to go, so I'm gonna gonna go ahead and click resume the game here. Okay. So, as predicted, everything is excellent. We'll run over here to the little bonfire. Get the next star first, just for fun. That's 3 of 6, and read this signpost. It says, great. Now build a land bridge to the plateau with the trio of purple flowers. So same concept here. Once again, I like to live dangerously, so I'm going to jump. And here we go. Now, since the next platform is actually lower than the current platform, I'm going to flatten the terrain starting on the next platform instead of starting on the original platform. So we'll go across like this, and if you want to be fancy with it, which you don't have to, but you can flatten it actually sort of kind of to the middle, and you can smooth it a little bit, and really kind of get a nice little ramp there. Look at that. Earn some environment artist skill points. Go ahead and resume the game. Here we go. And we've once again landed on this nice little ramp here. Run across, grab the 4th star. Now, here we go. Very nice. You'll notice the next plateau is a bit higher. Try using your flattened terrain skill to merge the elevation of the 2 plateaus. Okay. So, again, you can kind of do one of 2 things here. You can pause and start with the flatten. And what you want to do is just pull the terrain across like we have been doing to sort of meet the next one. But you'll see that it is, very different. Now, what the signpost was suggesting was we could use the smoothing tool like I did before on the last platform and create a sort of ramp to get up to that star and to the goal flag. But what the last signpost would suggest was we just flatten it all out. which is very easy to do and makes it very simple. So let's go ahead and do that. Click resume this game. Run right across. Get the last 2 stars. And in a sort of hilarious fashion, I have managed to put the goal flag on a wonderful incline, so it's sticking out of the side like that. But we'll complete our star collection. Let's read this last signpost. It says, basic terrain shaping is the first step towards becoming an environment artist. As you play, you'll unlock new skills that include painting terrain, adding fog, and tweaking water effects. As you've noticed this whole time, I've been getting environment artist skill points every time I edited the terrain. Excuse me. And you can spend those in your skill points trees. For now, I'm going to go ahead and complete this game and claim my Spark and Experience rewards. Wonderful. Once again, thank you so much for playing Jumala. Be sure to check out, if you haven't yet, the earlier tutorial videos, 1 through 5, and keep an eye out for 7 through 10, which will be available soon. Thank you again. This is Doc, and have a great day.